You all are well. So, as you know, like we are having a series of webinar, and this is our last webinar for this series. And those who don't know, just let me tell you, Excel Academy is going to offer few digital marketing course. And it will be a short digital marketing course for like 4 weeks and 2 days Facebook and Instagram marketing masterclass and 2 days Google Ads masterclass as well. So before that, we are having these three exclusive webinars for you all, so you can get an idea about different stuff and you understand what you need. Because when we start and we make a plan to learn about digital marketing, we are not sure where to start. Let me give you an example. Say for when you go to a gym, you see you can do like running, you can do like the leg exercise, you can do the exercise like upper side, but you're not sure where to start, right? For digital marketing, it's same. When we see digital marketing, we have SEO, we have SEM, we have PPC, we have Facebook marketing, that means social media marketing, and under social media marketing, there's a lot of platforms. So we get confused that which one we should choose. So that's why we try to have these three webinars to give you an idea that which one you think perfect for you. And once you understand that which one is perfect for you, that's how you can choose the right course and you can start the session with Excel Academy when they will offer the full-fledged digital marketing course. Because under digital marketing, we have a lot of things and you don't need to learn everything. Probably you are more keen to know about Facebook marketing, then you better take the Facebook marketing one. If you're keen to know more about Google AdWords, you can learn Google AdWords as well. So that's why, and that's how we have segmented the whole course idea, and that's how we have come up the plan with this series of webinar. So let's not, let's not discuss anything about those basic stuff. So as you all know, today we're going to discuss about something really interesting, and that is Google AdWords. So how many of you know Google AdWords? I just want to know. If you know about Google AdWords, type 1. If you don't know about Google AdWords, type 2. Okay, I start getting some response. Okay, I can see a lot of people don't know about Google AdWords. Let me tell you something like, as Facebook is a platform where you run advertisements, so Google has kind of like a singular platform where you can run your advertisement, and those advertisement service all together called the Google AdWords. And today we're going to discuss about this Google AdWords. I'm going to just make an introduction with you guys, and then what kind of ads you can do from this Google AdWords, and probably I'm going to show you guys how to run Google AdWords step by step, like in a short in a short tutorial. So let's start today's session. So I think you guys who have attended this webinar before, you already know about me, so I'm not going to introduce myself again. But if you'd like to know more about me, you can just go to LinkedIn and search my name, and you can find my profile, so you can explore more about me. So as I said, what we're going to discuss, how AdWord works, what is AdWord, and why do you need AdWords? Okay, before I go to that question, that rate yourself how good you are at Google Ads, let me tell you something. That in Malaysia, when we talk about digital marketing, everyone thinks of like Facebook advertisement. But Facebook advertisement, yes, it's very strong, but let me give you one statistics. Malaysia is the only country who is watching YouTube more than any other country in Southeast Asia. So Malaysia has the highest view and highest search in YouTube. And the YouTube is a part of Google. And if you know how to run Google Ads, you can run the ads in YouTube and also in other platform of Google. So that's why you cannot deny the value of AdWords. So now if you ask me that which one I should choose, should I go for like the Facebook Facebook ad or like the Google AdWords, my answer will be it should go simultaneously. It will, one will, like praise each other. So it's not like, yeah, both can work separately. Both can give you some significant numbers separately. But I mean, if you know how to work it and combine it together, then you can get the best results. Now, my question to you: how you will rate yourself in Google Ads out of 10? Rate yourself. So 1 will be lowest, and the 10 will be highest. Wow, a lot of 0 and 1 I can see. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So let me discuss about what is Google AdWords or Google Ads. So I'm pretty sure you all are pretty familiar about the search. So when you need something or when you're looking for a location, you search in Google, right? So when you search in Google, you see some results. So the top results usually are the ads, and the rest of the bottom side results are your search results. So those top stuff, we say it's Google Ads. It's actually part of Google Ads. Or sometimes when you watch YouTube, ad pops in, it's also part of Google AdWords. When you search something, say for Nike shoes, you'll find a lot of option like shoes option you're showing with price from Zalora or Lazada. That's also part of like AdWords. So whatever you see when your search results and it's mentioned, if it's mentioned ads or sponsored, that's a part of like AdWords. And Google ad is including the search ad, display ad, YouTube ads, video ads, and shopping ads. So it's all together. We call it Google Ads. And previously, it used to known as AdWords. So if someone say, "Do you know AdWords?" That means he's meaning, "Are you familiar with Google Ads or not?" So the Google Ads, AdWords, PPC, all are same. So it's not different from each other. So here I'm showing some samples. So you can see I search with the diamond ring, and the top results you can see as a picture in here with the diamond ring picture. This is actually the shopping ad. And after that, you see the forever marked diamond rings. These are like the search ads. And on the right side, you can see there is a advertisement of like Zumanji. This is what is actually YouTube ads, but it's all is under Google Ads or the AdWords. Okay, so what is the difference between social media ads and Google Ads? There's a huge difference we have between social media ads and Google Ads. But before I go to that part, let me tell you one more thing. Guys, I make this session from my point of view. But if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask me, because this session will be today 35 to 40 minutes long, and the rest of the 20 minutes I'd love to get a question from you and answer it all. So difference between social media ads and Google Ads. So social media ads are more for like, more like based on your behavior. So say for you checked in KFC, you search a product, based on that, the social media can show you advertisement. And always remember, that's what I say to my every students, to my every session, that actually you should not expect sales from your social media advertisement. At the end of the day, social media, it's a social media. It's not a selling media. It's a media where you get socially engaged with people. So social media is damn good for like creating brand awareness, creating the interest. Yes, nowadays we see a lot of sales from social media as well. But if you ask me which platform is the best for like sales and to get the conversion for digital marketing, that is Google advertisement. So why? Because ask yourself, like when you use Google, when you need to buy something, you need to know about something, or you want to buy, so you need to see the reviews, or you need to make a decision, right? Then only you go and search on Google. So the Google AdWord is more from like your search behavior, more about your, like desire. So it is more related with the desire, expectations, reviews like that. And social media is more like from your social behavior. So whatever, I mean, things you're doing on social media, based on that, social media is showing you advertisement. And trust me, it happens a lot. There's, I think, hundreds of times I see the advertisement on Facebook, but after I see the advertisement on Facebook, I didn't click the ad. I go to Google and I search manually, and then I go to their website, and then probably I buy it. Or sometimes when I see the advertisement, like I give you a latest example, I saw an advertisement of Edifier in Facebook. Edifier is selling headphones, so they come up with an exclusive offer for their Bluetooth headphone, and I saw that advertisement in Facebook. When I saw that advertisement, I didn't click on it. I go back and I open my Lazada app and I find their shop and try to find that product. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, the social media ad is very perfect for like creating engagement, generating the leads. But if you're someone who is focusing sales and if you'd like to reach the end consumer, Google ad is the best option. Google ad is more showing you ads based on the search results you're following from your phone or from your devices. So I hope you guys have understand the difference between social media ads and Google ads. And when it's Google ads, we say digital marketing. So Google ads is like a digital marketing effort, and Facebook ad is social media marketing. But the social media marketing is part of digital marketing. So the digital marketing, under digital marketing, you have Google ads, you have social media ads. The social media ads have a few more wings: Facebook ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, and so on. But this digital marketing, under digital marketing, the Google ads comes directly. And under Google ads, we have search ad, we have display ads, we have shopping ads, and so on and so on. So let's go to the next page. So the importance of Google ads in digital marketing. So, I mean, I can give you so many examples, but let's start with two examples first. So one day I enrolled for a training, which was a like 2 days training session. And then I sign up for that course because I search in Google manually and then I sign up from their Google ad results. But after I go there, I meet a few of my friends, and there was two girls was also doing the session with me. And then I was asking them, like, out of my curiosity, because I have a lot of curiosity how people are interacting in digital platforms. So I just try to understand their behavior. So I asked them like, oh, so you guys have signed up for this course, but how did you find that course? Like, did you search in Google? They said, no, actually, we are watching YouTube, and the ad pops up in between YouTube and we sign up. So before I have that conversation, I had no idea that people can sign up from YouTube ads. I always feel like when it YouTube ads, it's actually something very annoying. So like me, everyone, when they see YouTube ads, probably they keep the phone right side or left side and wait till the ad finish, or just click skip the ad. But I realized these two girls have seen the advertisement and then they sign up, which is really makes me surprised. So that means people have a different behavior, and people sign up from like different kinds of ads. And so this is the first example that why you should use or consider to use Google ads for your business. And second thing, we used to run Facebook ads only for our company. And in the first year, our cost per lead was around like say for 10 ringgit or like 8 ringgit. And then we start doing the retargeting. And when we do the retargeting, our cost per lead comes like 7 to 8 ringgit. So I was retargeting the people who is coming to our website from Facebook, and then retargeting the people who have come to website and retarget to those audience. But I met one of my friend, and then he said, you know, Nori, the traffic people are, I mean, we are having from Facebook to our website, this is not a quality traffic. They're like the random people. Sometimes they just click without understanding what that ad is all about. So you do one thing, you run a search ad, bring traffic to your website, and then retarget them with the Facebook ads. And I did it. My cost per lead becomes 30 to 40% lesser. My quality of the lead has increased. I mean, if I get like 10 leads, out of 10 leads, probably 4 or 5 I used to get quality leads. But when I start this methodology, I'm getting 8 to 9 quality leads. So that means whoever is signing up, they are quality leads. And why this is happening? Because when people are searching something on Google, there's something because they need it. I mean, you just don't go to Google and don't search something for random, right? So, say for when you search roti canai, that means probably you're planning to have roti canai either today or by this week. So, if you're searching roti canai from your desktop, most likely you're going to have the roti canai either today evening, if you search it on morning, or probably in this weekend. But the same search terms, if you search roti canai from your mobile, then probably you need the roti canai probably for like your lunch. So there is a different kind of behavior we can see when it comes like Google AdWords. So, um, so the people when search any terms into the Google, they had a purpose, and whoever is getting the search results and going to your website, that means they had a purpose. So if you can offer them a relevant product, a relevant service by doing the retargeting in Facebook or even in Google as well or in YouTube, higher chance you can get the conversion. So that's why when you're setting up your digital marketing strategy, you should not rely only on Facebook ads or only on Google ads. It should be under the same umbrella. So if you have 100 ringgit budget, you might consider to spend 30 ringgit for your Google ads and then rest of the 60 or 70 ringgit probably on Facebook ads. And that's how your ad can perform well and you can get more conversion. So if you take a look the importance of Google ads in digital marketing, first I said we use it more when we need to buy review or analysis. I mean, say for nowadays I start searching about iPhone because I'm an Android user, and after using Android for a long time, I was thinking to switch to iOS. And like as I'm habituated with Android for like last 7, 8 years, it's not an easy decision to make. So I start searching about iOS experience in like last 1 month. So now if you give me a content, if you have a content about iOS, or if you have a good iPhone with like an exclusive offer, then most likely I'm going to buy your product. So what will happen right now, I'm searching and I'm visiting those websites. So those websites, if they have a product and if they can offer me with Facebook ads or YouTube ads, they can have more conversion, because we use Google search only when we need to buy something, or before we buy we need to see review, or we need to see the comparison, or we need to know the more information. Like say for whenever I go to eat any restaurant, I check in Google, I see the reviews, I see the pictures. So that's why the effectiveness and the importance of Google ad is way higher. Yes, in Malaysia, it's very sad. Let me tell you one funny thing. In Malaysia, we have grown a lot in digital marketing, but 80% of the business don't focus on Google ads. They only focus on Facebook ads. But you imagine if you put all of your effort in Facebook ads, the Facebook ad is becoming expensive, it's becoming more competitive. And also, what if like tomorrow if Facebook died? If Facebook get closed, then you don't have any other option. So say for you work in a company as a digital marketing manager, or you have a small business and you know only about Facebook marketing and Instagram marketing. And tomorrow Facebook said we're going to close down for like 60 days, because we see it happen a lot that Facebook is down for like 2 days or one day it's not working. Sometimes our page got banned, sometimes our account got banned, then we don't know what to do. We are waiting for Facebook to give it back or get things normal, right? So that's why you should know and you should get familiar with other platform as well. Even if Facebook is down, it dead, you know how to use Google Ads, and you can still continue doing marketing your product in like Google platform or like in other platform as well. So that's why it's so important to know about Google Ads. And let me give you another insight. Yes, in Malaysia, Facebook ad is very popular, but if you take a look in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and US, the Google ad is way more expensive and more effective and more popular in compared with social media ads. Because as I said, people use social media ads more for like engagement and make awareness to tell you guys that yes, iPhone has launched, to tell you guys about some certain product. But at the end of the day, Google ad is something that convert you as a, as a seller or like buyer. The second thing is it's more specific. When you search on Google and you retarget those people, you know, like you're getting the people who have specific interest. So say for, I work in a real estate company. So I set some keywords and that is about real estate. So when they come to my website and when I show them the ad, they find it relevancy because they search something about real estate. But say for you search about real estate and if you don't see school advertisement in Google. So say for you cannot do that. If you put your school advertisement or your academics advertisement and use the real estate keyword, Google will ban you and your account will be banned. So 0% chance that the people who are searching and finding your website through a certain keyword, most likely they're going to see the similar kind of ads when they will be in Facebook or in YouTube if you retarget them. So it's like more specific. Third, as I said, like it's more getting conversion as it's so specific. The number 4, search from desktop and phone can be identify your customer journey mode. So I give you the example of like roti canai. So when you see the roti canai, so say if I give you an example, like recently there's an announcement about OPR. I'm not so sure what is OPR, but when we see a lot of people are searching OPR in Google, we start create article about OPR and we start promoting it. So what happened? Google is giving you that insight, and we see the most of the search are coming from desktop because OPR is kind of a service. It's not a product what you can buy or eat or you can consume, right? But sometimes when it's about restaurant or it's about the fitness or it's about lifestyle, we see the more search trends are coming from the mobile. But say for if you're seeing those same search trends are coming from desktop, that means that people, that guy is probably thinking of it but haven't decided, probably 10 to 20% decided. So if you search about gym from your desktop, most likely you just think to start doing gym, that's why you're doing your research. But when you're searching from your mobile, that gym near me, that means you already have taken a decision or you have already set a mindset, yes, I'm going to start my gym. And then you're searching from mobile to see the nearby gyms. And then probably you check the price and you just get enrolled. So your behavior actually tells you like your in which stage you are. So as a company, if I identify that journey, then it will be very easy to make my Google ads very successful. The last one is YouTube ads, more like social media ads. Yes, search ad is more like towards a specific interest, but YouTube ad is more towards like, like social media based on your behavior. But in YouTube ads, you can also use the keyword, but usually Google prefer you to to use the interest rather than using the keywords for YouTube advertisement. So till this part, any question, if you have any question, you can just text in the message section so I can reply you guys. Okay, so when you start to run the Google ads, when you open your ad manager, this is the 4 kinds of ads you will see in your ad manager. The first one is display ad. So what is display ad? When you go to a website, say for you go to iProperty website, or you go to the Star website, and on top of that you see a banner, the square banner. That's what is called Google Ads. And sometimes if you see the banner and the right side of the banner, if you see the sign of I, a little bit of I in a round box, that means it's actually from the Google Ads. If there is no I, that means it's not from the Google Ads. So Google has the partnership with most of the websites in the world, because they all need to crawl through Google. So you can find them in Google search results. So indirectly and directly, Google has the partnership with all the websites available in the world. So you can literally place your display ad to any website. So say for um, I'm a real estate company, and probably I'm doing business in Malaysia, but I know there is a company in Philippines called Lamudi, which also a real estate company. I can also place my ad to Lamudi's website through Google advertisement. If Lamudi and Google has a partnership, and if I select the interest real estate for display ad, it's possible to show my ads to Lamudi through Google advertisement. How? That's what we are going to share in our full detailed class, in our master class. The second one is video ads. The video ad means the YouTube ads. Any ads we see on YouTube, the skippable, the non-skippable, or sometimes it suggests you when you search something, it shows you the list of videos. First 2 or 3 videos, sometimes we see the advertisement. So it's all is part of the video ads. The third ad is the search ads. So I show you guys before, when you search something, say when you search a diamond ring, it show you some advertisement. I show you guys again. So this is the search ad. This is what we said search ad. So when we search diamond ring, you can see the ad in here. That means it's search ad. The rest of the things after that probably is not search ads. Okay, then app ads. Nowadays we see when we use emo, or when you use different app, few ads pop up, and sometime inside the app we can see some video advertisement. So it's all is under app ads. Most of the apps also has the same partnership what the website has with Google. So that's how you can show your advertisement to the different apps as well. Okay guys, let me tell you something. Google has different kinds of ads, like display ads, video ads, search ads, app ads, and there's one more ads they have that is called the smart campaign. So if I have time, I'm just going to show you guys how to run smart campaign from Google if possible. Even though I'm not using my laptop, but I will try if I can. Then I will show you guys how to run smart campaign. If I cannot show it, then definitely I will send you guys, I will share a link with you guys in WhatsApp. From that you can see how to use or how to run smart campaign by using Google Ads. The smart campaign is launched recently. It's been 1.5 years by Google, and it's kind of a competitor of Facebook ads, because Facebook ad is so easy to set up. The Google ad is not so easy to set up. Okay, now how you can start with Google Ads. Let me tell you something. As I told, I give you the statistics that 80% of the companies in Malaysia are using Facebook ads and they're not using Google Ads. What are the reasons? The first reason, the Facebook ad is so easy. My 6 years old nephew to my 80 years old grandma can run ads. I mean, if you just click on boost post, you can do boost post. I mean, yes, that's not giving you the best results, because you need to use you need to know how to use ad manager for running ads. But say if you just want to run an ad for the sake of running ads and wasting your money, somehow you can manage to do it by doing boost posting, right? But in Google, you don't have that boost posting option. So people find it so difficult. So that's why it's not getting popular. The first reason. The second reason, the interface of the Facebook is so simple and familiar. When you take a look into it, you'll not feel like, okay, I have to be a technical guy. I need to know I should have a technical knowledge, which is actually a wrong idea. You should have a technical knowledge, because when you're boosting your post, which is absolutely a big no, when you're doing the boost posting, yes, you don't need the technical knowledge. Literally everyone can do that. But when you're running the ads by using Ad Manager, you definitely need technical knowledge. But Facebook don't look like so scary. But when you open Google, even if you want to run the smart campaign, you need to see that interface, which looks pretty technical and difficult. So there's a second reason people don't use Google Ads in Malaysia. The third reason, when you put an ad in Facebook, so say for you're working as an employee or probably you're an owner, you can see your ad in Facebook. So you can see how it will look like. You can get the look and feel and you can see the engagement. But Google Ads is more like dry. Let me show you why it's dry. Because you see this ad is literally in text. It's a text ad. It doesn't look so sexy. So what happened that, and not everyone, so say for even you set a keyword, not mandatory that every time you search with that keyword, your ad will appear. It will appear based on your auction, your bidding, and your strategy. So there's a lot of things you need to fix before you run the ads in Google, and you cannot see your ad, how it look like, how it will feel as an audience, what you can see from Google. So sometimes the CEO or like the head of the company loves to see their own ad, even though it's not really making any sense or not required, but still they prefer to see. But in Google Ads, it's pretty dry. You cannot see it. Even if you run your ads on YouTube, you don't know when your ad will appear. So it's kind of like a hit and miss. But in terms of effectiveness, it's way better than Facebook. That's what my personal opinion. But as it doesn't look so sexy, or it's not so visible, or don't have the visibility like Facebook ads. That's why the Malaysian companies and most of the people are not feeling so interested about Google Ads. Okay, now coming back to another point, that how you can, what you need to start with Google Ads. So in Facebook ads, it's very simple to start. If you have a business page, if you have a debit card, that's it. That's what you need to run your Google ads, to run your Facebook ads. But to run your Google ads, you must need a website. Without having a website, you cannot run Google ads at all. So the first and the biggest commitment you should have, you need a website. Uh, if you don't have your own website, you can have a shared website with someone, or you should have a landing page in a different website. So you need to have something, either a website or have a landing page under someone's else domain. So that's what you need. And this is the biggest challenge. Most of the companies in Southeast Asia, they don't bother about their website. And it's very surprising to see a lot of companies don't have the website as well. And even if you ask me, I think most of the individual and the SMEs don't have their website because usually they don't need it. Their purpose is very like, very, I mean, normal. So that's why they don't need our website. But in terms of using the Google Ads, first thing you need a website. If you don't have a website, better you have a landing page in a different place. The second thing, you need to know the keywords. So say for, if before you run any campaign, in Facebook, we can select interest, right? In Google AdWords, you need to know the keywords. And the keywords is not what you feel. You need to identify the keywords. And how you can identify the keywords, there's several ways. Let me show one of the way in here. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you guys after my session. I'm going to show you a few things, like I just write in the comments section how to find keywords. That's what I'm going to show you guys after my session. And the third thing, in Facebook, probably the visual plays a vital role. If your picture is nice and then your copy is not too good, still you can survive. But in Google Ads, you should have a good copywriter. If you don't have a good copywriter, you cannot sustain. So these three things is must. You should have a website, you know your keywords, and then you need a good idea about your ad copy, and you need to know how to write the better headlines. If you know these three things well, then you are good to start with your Google Ads. Now, Okay, under that keywords, um, Google have different kinds of keywords. I'm not going to explain the keywords in here, but as you can see, like 5 different kinds of keywords we can use in Google, and those can give us like different kinds of results. That's what I'm going to explain in my 2 days masterclass session as well. But always remember, selecting the right keywords and right type of keywords is actually deciding the success of your campaign. So, but I put it in the PPT so you guys can go back and you can search and you can learn more about it. And before you run the campaign, you remember for the Facebook class, I also said that Facebook has a ad structure like campaign, ad sets, and ad. Similar thing in Google, we have a structure as well. So just ignore the numbers. I put it in here. I put it in for a different reason. Just understand the structure. So you have a Google account. From that account, you can run campaigns. So under that campaigns, we have different kinds of campaigns. You can choose search campaigns, display campaigns, video campaigns, or shopping campaigns. And each of the campaigns have like multiple ad groups. So what is multiple ad groups? So say for you're selling clothes. You're selling clothes and your cloth line is you're selling formal t-shirt. So you're selling formal shirt, you're selling casual shirt, and you're selling pants. So these 3 is your like clothing line. So if you're running a search ads in Google, you should have 2 ad groups for that. One ad group should be for like formal shirts, another ad group should have for like your casual shirts, and another ad group you should have for your pants. Why? Because if you put them together, because under each ad group, we should have separate keywords and ad for that one. So say for if I put shirt, pant, formal shirt, casual shirt, and pant under the same ads. So when you search with that keyword, so say for I search the keyword shirt, and then it's showing me the ad copy with shirt, formal shirt, and pant. So it might mislead me. But if you make the separate ad group, it's more like customized. That means I search formal pant, I only see the formal ad groups advertisement. And based on the few keywords you have said, I can see those results. So you can see we can divide our campaign to different ad groups, and different ad groups you can select based on like our different business line or different interest. And under every ad group, we should have relevant keywords and at least one ad. Google prefer to have like multiple ads, but at least you should have one ad. And in terms of how many keywords we should put there, we should have at least 3 to 5 keywords under every ad group. So that's it. I'll go to the next slide. So what is Smart Campaign? I think I already told you guys what is Smart Campaign. Smart Campaign is the easiest version of like Google Ads. So as Google Ad looks so difficult and it looks so tight and tough, so Google coming up with a normal campaign option, and that's what they call Smart Campaign. So now I'm going to show you guys how to run the Smart Campaign step by step, so you guys will get an idea. But Smart Campaign is just very basic. Eventually, if you don't know how to run search ads, video ads, and display ads, there is no point of like running search ads. But as we come here today for our value and to learn something, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys today, how to run Smart Campaign. And with that, I'm going to also show you guys how you can do the keyword research. So these 2 things I'm going to show you guys. But before that, if you guys have any question, you can drop it to the message section and I can answer it. And give me some time because I need to open my Google ad account to show you guys how to run the Smart Campaign. So guys, stay with me. In the meantime, please, if you have any question, ask me in the chat section and give me some time to open my Google account. So don't worry, I'm still here with you guys. I'm just opening my Google Ad account. I can see I have logged in. I mean, here is the Excel Academy has a login. So I just try to show you guys because this one doesn't have any Google Ad account. So just let's try to show you guys step by step if you have a similar kind of new account, what you can do. If I can't do it with it, then I can probably try with my one. So I believe you can see my screen. So what I will do, I will search Google Ads, and then I will go to the Google Ads and then click sign in. And the moment I will do sign in, it will ask like the new Google Ad account, because this account doesn't have any Google Ad account. I'll click plus, and then it will ask me to, I think, set up my ad account. Okay, so you can see the moment I click, it's actually bring me here. This is actually the first layer of like running the smart campaign, but usually you might see a different layout. What layout you can see, that's what I'm going to show you guys. So this is the layout you guys can see. So when you see your Google Ads, you logged into your Google Ad account, this is the thing you can see. So say for when you're running ads, you need to know why you're running these ads. You need more traffic to your website, or you need leads, or whatever you need. So usually when we run Google Ads, we more focus on like getting traffic into our website and then retargeting those traffic in Facebook ads. But again, I said like we have different objective, but let's assume we have the objective is getting the website traffic. Click on website traffic, and then you can see like search, display, shopping, video, and discovery. And then if you go up, sorry guys, I just need to select this one, the create a campaign without a goals guidance, then only I find the smart campaign. So I click here and then scroll it down, then you can see the smart campaign is here. Click on the smart campaign, and then it will ask you what action do you most want to customer to take. So you want like call, you want they should visit your store, or they should take any action to your website. It depends on whatever objective you have in your mind. So say for I want probably action to my website, I select this one, click continue, and then it has a business already set up. If you don't have a business setup, you just need to click and select your business. And then the next page will look like this. Where are your customers? That means we need to select the location. There's a similar thing we have done in Facebook as well. So if I click here, I can put the address. I click here and then say for, yeah, I need to click here and then I can select the cities. So you can see this few of the cities they have suggested me. So probably I can select a few of the cities from here, or I can remove. So it's already selected 5 cities. So I'm going to remove few. I probably don't want Puchong. I don't want Kajang. So I just want to put Petalingjaya and Shalom. And if I'd like to add some more cities, I can do it from here. So say if I want to add Melaka. So I can add Melaka in here. So you can see the Melaka has added. And then scroll it down. Then you should click next. And then you can see like it's ask you some keyword theme. That means which keyword is actually show, I mean, what is relevant with your business. So say for I'm launching a digital marketing course. So my keyword theme will be, I will click here and I will write digital marketing course. And then probably I can add few more to give more ideas. Social media marketing. So that's how you can add few keywords and you give an idea to Google that what kind of keywords is representing your business, and then I can click next. Or even I can add professional course as well. So I can add, because this kind of skill is needed from the professional people. So the professional one, the professional development is not available, so never mind. We can just go with this too. Scroll it down and click next. And then in here you need to write your ad. So say if I'm launching a digital marketing course, then probably I can say like 4 weeks certified digital marketing. Okay, there's a word limitation you can see. Within 30 words I need to write it, so I need to rephrase. So say I rephrase it, digital marketing course, and then in here for corporates, and for corporate, and then here get certified today, something like that. So I just write to show you guys, so you can see how your ad will look like. And then you can add a description. If you would like to change your career, join our certified digital marketing course. And whenever we are writing the copy, we always need to make sure in description and in title we have some USP. So in title we already wrote like get certified today. That means certification is kind of the USP I want to sell to people. And in here I say like if you'd like to change your career, join our certified digital marketing course. And the second USP is probably 30% discount if you sign up today. So now you can see how your ad will look like on your right side. Okay, and then you can put your website in here, and then I need to click next. When I click next, it will ask me to set the budget. They usually recommend you some budget daily, but you can click here and you can put your own budget. You can reduce it, you can increase it, but the minimum budget is 4 ringgit per day. So I suggest you to start with average 10 to 15 ringgit, see how it goes, and then probably you can run your advertisement. Okay, and then if I click next, then it will ask me my credit card, and that's it. If I give my credit card and click publish, my ad is ready to publish. So that's how actually you can set up your first smart campaign, and you can start your journey on Google Ads. But this is a very basic one. The search ads and the video ads are not easy like that. It needs a lot of complication and you need to know a lot of things. The second thing I said I'm going to show you guys, that is keyword planning. So usually Google Ad has a free tool. Let me see, can I find it from here? Okay, I cannot find it from here because it's not set up. But say for one of the tool I know, keywordtool.io. I like this one. This is free, and another one is Uber Suggest. Okay, so I show you the keyword tool IO. So say for I'm going to launch a digital marketing course and I want to run the search ads. So what I will do, I'll select the country here. So Malaysia, English, and in Google I will write digital marketing course, because I don't know what keyword I should put, so I'm kind of blank. So it will give me some idea. The moment I click search, you can see there's a lot of things came. So if you see, it's very interesting. Digital marketing course Malaysia, digital marketing course online, digital marketing course free, Digital marketing course, Google, digital marketing course, online free. These all are like the popular keywords right now in Malaysia. So say for if you'd like to run a campaign in Google for like digital marketing, so probably you should focus on these keywords. Okay, then say for we know like YouTube is our second biggest search platform, right? So we can see the Google's performance as well. I copy these keywords, I go to YouTube and I select, yeah, Malaysia English is already been selected. I search. Okay, in Google you can see, sorry, in YouTube you can see like different thing. Digital marketing course part 2, digital marketing tutorial for beginners, simple learn. So that means people are searching the simple learn. I think there's a company called Simple Learn, and they are putting some content in YouTube, and people are searching it. And if you say digital marketing course 2020, digital marketing course for beginners, these are like the popular keywords in Malaysia. So if you'd like to run a YouTube campaign or probably a search campaign, you can get your idea from this keyword research, and then you can prepare yourself to run your first campaign. Okay, Uber Suggest is something really nice, which I also like. It's also give you the idea about the keywords. So say for if you put a keyword, digital marketing, and you put English, and then you select the country is Malaysia. Okay, I search. So the why I like the Uber Suggest, there's a reason behind it. I will show you guys. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I search the digital marketing keyword in Malaysia, and if you see, there's a lot of people are searching about it, but it's not so I mean highly dense yet. I mean still you can do a lot of things with these keywords, and if you see, you can see how many people are searching per month with these keywords. So digital marketing in Malaysia, only 880 people searching per month, but digital marketing from Malaysia has been searching by 8,000 people per month. Okay, and if you more narrow it down, digital marketing course only started by 390 people. Okay, then if you go up, if you click on the left keyword ideas, it will give you some keyword ideas for Malaysia as well. So you can see the keyword ideas in here. So these are the top keywords probably you can use for your advertisement or your content. Okay, and then after that, there's a few more interesting things. The content ideas. So say if you'd like to create content and you're not sure what kind of content you should create, then actually here is the thing. You can see the top content people are seeing in Malaysia, and by seeing those content and the visits number, you can actually improve your content ideas as well. I don't know why here is not too much pages are showing, but usually it should show you a lot of detail. So that's how you can actually start doing your keyword research. You can start your smart campaign. And finally, I'd like to finish with something that, I mean, if you are a digital marketer and if you'd like to take digital marketing as a career, you should consider to run Facebook ads and also Google ads. If you're working in a company, if your company is highly focused on Facebook ads, you should tell them you guys should focus on Google ads as well. And yes, I don't mind if you don't use it, but there's always a benefit you'll find if you know how to run Google ads. I mean, doesn't matter for your company, for your business, or for yourself. At the end of the day, these skills will help you a lot. And if you ever consider to get a job in Australia or anywhere out, even on Singapore, I'm telling you, Google ad is something what will add a lot of value than Facebook ads. Because what Facebook ad is, Now, everyone can do Facebook ads. Yes, I agree. Not everyone can do it properly, but still you'll find a so-called digital marketeers and like Facebook ad managers. But Google Ads is not something what everyone can do. So just imagine if you train yourself to Google Ads, and if you know Facebook ads, then you're like to the next level. So guys, that's actually all from me. Now I'm going to take all the questions. I see I got the first question, and if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me. Don't hesitate. I'd love to answer you all. So the first question is from Eurasiel. That is, he or she's asking, for a Google ad, how much budget should we allocate? Let's say for 1 month. Okay, for 1 month, and if it's for like test and trial, I would say set up your budget to 300 ringgit to 500 ringgit just to get the idea as a test and trial. But say for, if you say like on a regular basis, if you're a SME, I would say 30% of your total budget to 40% of your total budget you should spend for your Google ads, and rest of the things you should spend where you would like to focus more. So say if your priority is Facebook ads, 60% ad should be cost should be for Facebook, 40% for Google ads. Next question from Cock Wanting. I saw the digital marketing keyword cost around 10.15 CPC. Does it mean that I want 1,000 clicks? It will be RM. No, it's not like that. Okay, the CPC you see, it's actually showing you the value. I mean the maximum value against that. Against that keyword. So usually for Malaysia, the CPC is, doesn't matter whichever industry you belong, it stays between 10 cents to 2 ringgit to 3 ringgit maximum. But 10 ringgit, it's just like in a worst case scenario, and it's make a forecast about that. So to give you an idea, if it's worse, how worse it can go. So just to give you an idea. But my suggestion is, when you like to try a campaign, try with few keywords, and then you see how it goes. And Google Ad is such a place where you can keep optimize your advertisement. You can add more keywords, you can add negative keywords, you can improve your ranking. So that's how it will improve your ad performance as well. If you have a better CTR, your ad will perform well. So the next question is from Christopher. What is the difference by the Google ads and FB ads? The major difference is like both works in a different way. The Facebook ad is more like a social media ads. Over there, I don't expect the higher conversion. The Google ads is more work for like your conversion. And Facebook ad is like you're in a social media, it's like you're in a shopping mall and suddenly you saw a store, probably a lot of store is there, and then you just get into a store because it looks good from outside. So the Facebook ad is something like that, and Google ad is something like specific. You go to a restaurant to eat, so it's not like you go to Mid Valley and you're just seeing outside and you see a restaurant and you get in. That was Facebook ad. And Google ad is more like, today I'm going to have Chinese food. You literally search a Chinese food and you go to that restaurant and you're eating. So Google ad is more like specific towards conversion, and Facebook ad is much better for like engagement, creating awareness. Okay, Andrew, can I open Google account and do some practice? Mock-up first, the implementing a real campaign. Exactly, Andrew, you can do the same. What I do, because the account I use, it's actually the Excel Academy account, and they haven't set up their ad yet. So you see, when I open it, it was showing me search ad, display ad, and video ads. So if you want, you can just click search ads and you can do the test and try, and you can do the mock-up. You can do the test without running the real campaign. The next question, again, as far as I understand, the keyword popularity will affect the costing for an ad as well, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what it does, but that's why you need to do the keyword research, because sometimes the keyword you're focusing probably is highly competitive, so probably you might need to do a bit higher cost, but you need to find the relevant keyword with it. So if you find the relevant keyword, and that's why you have the option for like broad match keyword, you have the exact match keyword. So say for when using the exact match keyword, that means Google will show you an ad against that particular keyword. But when it's like broad match or phrase match, probably with your keyword, if there's another phrase, still it will show your ad to the people. So that's why you need to understand the keyword much better before you ready to start run the campaign. The next question is from Nicole. For first timer to launch an online business, what is the most priority platform to launch? Website, Instagram, or Facebook? Nicole, that's a very good question, but I need to ask you one more question before I reply. What kind of business you're talking about, online business? It's like a small business, it's like a big business. What is like your investment? Is it a good investment company, or is it a low investment company, or it's just like a very solo effort from an individual who doesn't have a lot of money? So can you give me a little bit of insight? Then probably I can tell you more specific. But say for if you're SME, small business, or individual, then my suggestion is you can probably start by creating a Facebook page. You can spend a little bit of money on Facebook, you start getting the sales, and then at the same time you might consider to start your own website and make a plan for your Google advertisement. So let me tell you something. Digital marketing is not only about, okay, today I try this, tomorrow I try that. Facebook ads, I try it today, it's not working. Tomorrow I will work Instagram ads. It's not like that. We should have a strategy, and the strategy should be for a long time. You should think for like next 6 months strategy. First 2-3 months probably you spend on like Facebook, you'll get a certain sales. You should set your KPI, and then probably from that revenue you should start, getting a website, and then that will give you, help you to have run the Google ads. If you run the Google ads, how it will make an impact to your business. That's what all you need to decide before you really launch or kickstart your campaign. But yes, in some case, we do some test and try. But test and try shouldn't be like more than a week or 2 weeks. But if you'd like to start as a solo, I would say like start with the Facebook page, do with Facebook advertisement, a little bit of budget, 300, 500 ringgit, and then you see how it goes. Based on that, have your own website and run the Google ads. But definitely, website is something you should have sooner or later. So the sooner you can get, it's better. And when I said Facebook, I mean Facebook plus Instagram. So I don't mean only Facebook, because right now Facebook and Instagram one is your right hand, another one is your left hand. So if you're on Facebook, if you're not in Instagram, you're actually a single hand man. You don't have two hands. So right now we have two hands. One is Facebook, one is Instagram. So if you're not only focused on Instagram, actually you are a single-handed person. So definitely Facebook and Instagram should be your place to start. Start with that, and then gradually see how it goes. Okay. For the next question, what's your recommendation for a keyword length that works better? Actually, we tried different keywords for like different ad sets. Sometimes we tried long tail keywords. Sometimes we try the exact match keyword. So after we put in different ad set, we see like which ad set is working well. So it varies. I cannot just say that, okay, but usually long tail keyword works better. Usually, and the phrase match keyword also works better. But again, it varies. Okay, so any more question, guys? I'm really excited to have the question, because Google Ad is something people ignore always, but it shouldn't be ignored at all. So that's why I'm expecting a lot of question from you guys. So if there is no more question, guys, we are going to wrap up. And let me remind you again that me and Excel Academy is going to launch 3 programs soon. One is the 4 weeks digital marketing course. From that course, you can learn about Facebook marketing, Google Ads, SEO, and content marketing. And we're going to have another 2 programs. One is Facebook and Instagram Masterclass, which is a bit advanced level, and that will only focus to teach you guys how to run ads in Facebook properly, and I will cover everything about Facebook marketing. And the third one will be the Google Ads Masterclass. It will be all about Google Ads, YouTube content marketing, and how you can be a YouTuber. That's it. So these 3 courses coming soon. I'm telling you, we are trying to make it more exciting. It will be definitely not a usual program and with an exciting price as well. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. And if you guys have any more further question, I think Liana or you can contact any of the Excel Academy people. They can assist you about those three courses. So if there is no more question, guys, I think okay. Then I got another question from Christopher. How frequently should we renew our ads? How long will it run? Okay, so renew is a different question, but I would say like monitor. So in Facebook, I suggest you to monitor your ads every day. But for Google Ads, I will ask you to monitor 2 to 3 times in a day. The more you will monitor, the more you will refine your keywords, the more you will add negative keywords, the more you will see the interaction rate, the higher chance your ad will perform better. And the best part of Google Ads nowadays, they suggest a lot of things. So say if your ad is not performing, they will give you like 7 or 8 tips. If you follow them, you can improve your ad results as well. Okay, guys, I think that's all from me today. If there is no more question, then I can wrap it up. And I hope to see you guys in the regular session and the course session what we're going to offer with Excel Academy. So, but if you have any question, you can still ask me in the WhatsApp. I'd love to answer those questions. Thank you. Bye bye.